here we go. We should be live. I believe we're live. Hey guys, I am Charity, aka NiceComps. If you are joining me over on YT, IG, or FB, give me just a second. We're going to be getting our friends here over on TT on as well. I hope you guys are having an amazing, awesome, fantastic day here. It is a beautiful, freezing cold Wednesday in Texas. It is so freakishly cold. All right, I see that, baby. All right, let's get our TT friends in here, and we'll rock this out. We're going to rock out some shipping today, folks. The voice is a little rough, but that's okay. We screamed and sang songs on the WN show last night. It was absolutely bananas and bonkers. If you guys missed that WN show, I actually feel bad for you because that was insanely epic. So, Speed Racer, welcome in. You Speed Racered right on in. I think it's your first time on. You're probably like, who is this crazy person? PMF Day, set of drip on memory, bliss of you. Bailey's here, Shireen's here, Jerry is here. Hey guys, hey, I hope you are all having an amazing day. Okay, we're going to make sure it is working over on the IGs. We are going to find out and moving right along. Hey yo, Southern Treasure, Southern. How did it go? Did the snowman get built? Is the question. Did the snowman get built? Lil Pickles! Diddly Squad is here in the house. Heidi Reed, Evan is as well. You knew she would. She's here. She's ready to see shipping. She is awesome from what I understand. Snow Ghost to be exact. Oh my God, that's fantastic. Did you take a, Southern, you should take a picture of it if it's still there, if you didn't, or put one up in your stories. I want to see it. Hey, Hills. Okay, guys, this is going to be kind of a short and sweet. So we just shipped yesterday. You know, it's kind of like an off week for shipping because Monday was a holiday. So this is just everything that sold yesterday, I guess. And then I think I sold one thing this morning. So this is everything yesterday and this morning that we sold. Now, if you guys are over on YT or FB or IG, I can see in the chat. I'll just be popping back over and forth. You're on a different screen for me. So if I don't answer right away, that's why. If you would like to open me up on YT, you can see a larger picture of the shenanigans, and you're more than welcome to. I am NiceComps over there as well. Pizza pie, that's amore. Carla, welcome in. Beach lover. Ooh, the beach. That sounds nice. Okay, guys, let's get this party started. So we are going to start off with our very first item here. This is, okay, I'm not going to tell you who this is. I want to know, hey, Ruth, thanks for joining the team. Ford Hammer joined the team. That's a big deal. Ford Hammer usually only joins teams where he's going to do espionage. So that is fantastic. Honey, Ford's on our team now. I feel safer. Do you feel safer?
Sure.
He feels safer too. That's it. It is not Batman. That is not Batman. That is incorrect. Ford, didn't you write and create this cartoon in the 80s? Shouldn't you know who this is? This is absolutely not Cyclops. You are in the absolute wrong, completely wrong genre. We are all safe with Ford. It's true. He looks out for all of us. Brandy, guys, no one knows who this is. Where's Brian? Why is Brian not in here? Brian knows who this is. Yeah, hey, Brian. Ford says, oh, yes, I've done so much since then. How could I forget? You have. Ford, who was it? Oh, it was Creekside. So I was popping off the live the other day because I had been on with her and Southern, and I was getting off. And the last thing I heard before I left is, wow, Ford's a really busy man. I was like, it's true. Ford is a very, very busy man. Okay, guys, we're going to get this stuff shipped here, and we are going to ship this little guy. So for those of you that don't know who this is, good Lord, in the words of Hustle, good Lord, this is Panthro. He is from the Thundercats, and this is a 13-inch jumbo bully-ish rare collectible figure. So kind of hard to find. It's definitely older. And I got these in this massive jumbo Thundercats bulk buy I did. I spent $100 on this, on tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff, speakers and all sorts of stuff. I mean, we've already made back probably, we've probably made $500 on this stuff already. So, super good buy. I was at a garage sale, guys. Connections, we got to connect with people, right? So I'm at this garage sale and I'm looking around and I found a couple things, and then I get to chatting with the guy, and, he said, well, are you looking for anything in particular? And I could tell what they were doing was unloading this giant moving truck. So either they had moved, I think they actually had maybe bought a storage locker, and this was like stuff that they had. So he just said, hey, are you looking for anything particular? I said, well, hey, I'd love to find like old video games or consoles. I'm really into old toys. Anything kind of vintagey, that's my jam. I'm all about that stuff. Anything nerd culture, Star Warsy or any of that. And he's like, well, you know what? I think I have these things. I think I have these guys. And he opened it up. First of all, one of the things in there was a brand new in-box Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull. No, it was not the original one. It was a reprint that they did a few years back. So I'm just going to hold on to that because I know that that's probably going to be worth, maybe like $400 in a few years from now. So I'm holding on to it for now, and it's just going to sit in my garage. But that's why it's so crazy important to be asking at these things. Vicky is here. What is up? I'm so happy to see you. Vicky, you always put a smile on my face. Why did you show us Panthro's middle section? Because I thought maybe if you saw it, you'd be able to know who it was. If you guys don't know who Panthro is, I mean, look it up. He's a sexual revolution. Castle Grayskull. Yes, Jen. Yeah, it's brand new in the box. It's never been opened, but it is not the vintage one. It's the remake that they did, like, I don't know, 2018, or I don't even remember what it is. But it's going to sit in a box in my garage until it can finish accruing. It's basically like a fun, here we go. Some adults, and I say adults loosely because I still don't consider myself an adult. Some adults collect fine wines. Some adults collect fine handbags. Some adults even collect fine china. I collect fine toys. So that's what I do. I get toys and I stick them in my garage and wait for them to become something and make money. So what's up? Oh, Joey, I love it. So Joey's name was Mama Joey, and I figured he was going to change it to Daddy Joey. Nope, it's just Joey. Moms, what is good? Guys, I was hoping you'd pop on here. Our lovely little friend, Mom, so see, Mom's Buying More Bleep is on here. She's, her and her son are over, they do WN shows all the time. I highly encourage you to go to them. I got some awesome stuff in the mail today. Super excited about it. But in there was this. She made me this and just gave it to me. I didn't know anything about this. I didn't know I was going to get this. It came in this box here. And when I was opening up the stuff, I was like, what did I buy that was in a box like that? And I opened it up and literally Justin looked at me. It was like, and I was like, oh my God. Made me feel all like teary and special. So I love this. This literally made me feel so crazy special. It's got like my NiceComps thing. It's got me. Hey, look. It's a double charity tundra. Double charity tundra. When you got two charities, it's a double charity tundra. So yeah, I love it. And it's perfect because you know how much coffee I drink. So what we're doing with Panthro here is we're wrapping them up in here. And Amber, I just put your link dinky for your WN show over in the Discordies that we have for all of us resellers. And Annie was so cute. Annie was like, oh my gosh, Amber, I didn't even know you were in here. I was like, oh no, she's not. I was just putting her link up in there. I was like, I don't even think she knows I'm doing that. So anyways, I put your link over there. So hopefully some people will pop in. I love you too, girl. She's great, guys. If you guys haven't followed Amber, she is so much fun. Amber has like 800 different projects she's working on at all times. Like, she's the ultimate ADHDer. I love it. It's fantastic. I was just about to go live on prepping. It's fantastic. Amber is an icon. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed with you too. Actually, legit, for real, for real. Okay, so we got our little guy here, and this dude is under a pound. So in case you're wondering why I'm not putting it in a box, is I'm trying to keep him under a pound. So I would rather wrap him in bubble wrap and give him a nice cozy life, and try to keep him under a pound, because that is going to save me money. That's actually going to make me money on the shipping, because I do all of my shipping flat rate. Just kidding. I do all my shipping flat rate, so that I can make a little bit of money on my shipping. So stuff like this, I just wrap up really good. My rate for having things break is like almost zero. The only things I can think of is one item when I was really brand new, and I wasn't really sure how to wrap stuff. I didn't realize that when you wrap up bubble wrap stuff, you need to tape it down or the bubble wrap dislodges, and I wound up it's like a doll or something. I don't remember what it was. Anyways, I had set break on someone, and then the only other thing I ever had break was me trying to cut corners and being lazy, and rushed. I had some Looney Tunes cups I had sent via Poshmark, and I put them in too small of a priority mailing box, and one of the handles broke, which is really sad because it was a set, and like, the person was so like hella cool about it, but I just felt bad, and like, vintage things breaking to me is like a tragedy, because things aren't the same anymore. We don't get cool stuff anymore that doesn't break. And so I was sad about that. So after that, I kind of learned my lesson when it comes to shipping and all that kind of stuff. So I always try to snuggle stuff in as much as I can. Let's take a look here and see what we got. Yeah, we're still under 5. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to go a step further, and you're like, oh my gosh, she's so crazy. But I'm telling you right now, guys, if I missed anything too, I apologize. Sometimes the chat goes so bananas, which I love. Snappy's in the house. Nancy Joe. So I always go another little measure. I'm a saran wrap kind of gal. I get this stuff off of Smile Amazon, and I get it for a good deal. Okay, this is a ridiculously good sticker. This is a good one. This is a good one. We got like a corgi booty that's a heart. That's going in there. That's going in there. Hopefully they have a sense of humor. If not, then they probably don't have any business buying from me. So, Snap, what is good? How is the dabble today? I'm not going to lie, guys. After all that crazy screaming with the whatnot yesterday, I got off and my voice was like almost totally gone. Like, it was so close. And Justin was like, do you think you're going to wake up without a voice? And I was like, I'm not sure. But it was good. It was good. I woke up and it was fine. I was just like, I screamed so many rock songs. That was freaking bananas. That was so much fun. Thanks you guys so much. I need to send you some stickers to use. Yes. Send me all the stickers. I should have. I think AZ is going to be sending me one of his stickers. Yeah, if you guys have stickers for your businesses and stuff, you best get them sent, and they just go up on this little board back here, because why not, right? Why not? Snap, my murders finally arrived, so I'm nice and relaxed. That's my girl. That's my girl. Hey, Snap, did you use Pelican Delivers? I want you to Google search that. If you want to know, I don't talk about this very often on here, but if you guys want to know that what Justin runs, Snap, go search Pelican Delivers. You're going to be like, what? Come on. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think some of y'all are going to be surprised. Then some of you are going to be like, I'm fully not surprised. Okay. Let's take a look here. So we're going to put this on here. Yes, we stayed under a pound. So we are going to get a shipping label for this. Yeah. So this thing probably cost me, 50 cents maybe for this item, because we got so many things in that bulk buy. So, we sold it for $37.20. So that is a huge mega profit. That's probably like a 3,100% profit or something insane. It might be even more than that. And, let's get this shipped out. So it's going to be 15 ounces. The length on this is going to be 13, because that's the length of the figure, 13 by 9 by 4, 13, whoops, just kidding, it is not 13 pounds, it is not 13 pounds, 13 by 9 by 4. I wish I could type and not look at my fingers. I have tried, I even took a class, and I failed miserably. So it's just something with the way that my head works, my brain works, I just like literally can't retain where the stuff is. I don't know. Anyways, doesn't matter. Side note. Okay, so they paid $6.99 for shipping. We're paying $6.57. We will purchase this label. This is going to Anthony in Pennsylvania. Dude, you guys have heard me talk about this. I don't know what is up with Pennsylvania, but I ship more stuff to Pennsylvania than just about anywhere. It is so crazy. Anybody else? Does anybody else ship to Pennsylvania all the time? I don't know what it is. It's so wild. Not surprised at all, says Vicky. Not Mr. Marvel. Guys, hey, just because it's the company that he runs doesn't mean we receive any of those items. That's just the company he happens to run the delivery service for. It's a job, baby. Don't search on the work computer. Yes, do not search it on the work computer. Oh, going to prep for what? WN. Guys, Amber's got a WN in about, 3 hours? I think it's at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it's going to be 4 p.m. for you Pacific Standard Timers and 7 p.m. for Eastern. So, guys, make sure you check hers out. I'm definitely going to pop in there. And then also, if you guys have any WN shows coming up or anything like that, or JJ and Bambles, please say something here. Yeah, you're welcome. Please say something here. You guys, this is the area. You are always welcome to shamelessly plug on here. No embarrassment at all, because we are all better together. That is how we run our businesses successfully, right? Yeah, Amber, so I'm going to be doing mine the same day, same time every week. They're going to be every single Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Central, 8 Eastern. Every single Tuesday. I could in the future, I may sprinkle more in, but right now I think one is enough on my plate. I'm feeling good. I'm still learning over there. So I'm learning while I'm earning. So once I get it down, I'll probably start doing some more over there. But for now, I think we're going to stick with that one. Yes, thanks for sharing. I appreciate it. All right, you guys. Okay, so this is going to go post office style. Man, the post office is going to see us coming today with all those WN packages we had. Holy smoke-a-roonies. DW! What is good? Moms, I am so happy about that cup. I am so happy about that cup. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so the next thing we've got, you guys probably saw this online. If you follow me, you probably saw it. So this is a vintage telephone. It is a Bell Western Electric telephone, Metropolitan, in an ivory. And it is in crazy, crazy good condition. It still has the box. Total nutty pickup. I just picked this up at a thrift store. It even still has the warranty card. I picked this up at a thrift store, 4 days ago or something like that? Oh, last Thursday. So, almost a week ago I picked this up. I listed it. It sold in a couple days for $98. I paid $2 for it. And it sold on the bays. I think I probably could have gotten closer to like 120 or 125. But I'm a turn and burn seller, guys. I don't want stuff sitting in my inventory. I am not interested in that. I mean, heck, some of y'all that came to that WN show last night, some of y'all got some bangers for insane prices because I have so much inventory. I love going to garage sales. I usually am bringing home 200 to 300 items every time I garage sale. And so it's more than I can even list. So I'm happy to be doing these WN shows because Lord have mercy, the hoard in the garage. I started doing this with you guys. I started doing TikToks here in, I think it was like either August or September. And the amount of stuff in my garage, now I list 20 items a day, minus that last, couple weeks because we had strep throat. But before that, I usually list around 20 items a day, like 5 to 6 days a week. And I still haven't even touched the garage hoard because I've gotten so much stuff garage sailing. So coming to that realization told me that that's why I needed to start doing those WNs so too. Amber says, yep, learning while I'm earning. That's what we do. I think I need coffee ASAP. I'm about to freeze standing up. Southern, are you out in the she shed without any heat? You nut? You nutty? Everybody, tell Southern she needs to get more heat out there. Our sweet little girl's gonna turn into a popsicle out there. We do not want a Southern popsicle. We want a Southern treasure. Southern treasure is not frozen. We do not need a frozen girl. Oh my goodness. Niecy, good to see you. Welcome in. Kelly says lol. She is. We're gonna have a Southern a Southern treasure that's petrified in snow. If we don't get her to get some heat out in that she shed. Yeah, she's gonna be a Southern icicle. There you go. Southern icicle. My good gravy. All right, I'm just wrapping this up real good here, getting the thing. This is, like I said, I love vintage stuff so much that I'm just like probably overly respectful when I ship this stuff, meaning that I probably go overboard as far as like how much packaging stuff I need. But guys, I love vintage stuff so much. Like I need you to understand, like I'd buy vintage everything and nothing modern unless it was like a gaming system or a TV or an electronic. But outside of that, I am all day, every day, I am all about the, the vintagey stuff. So because I love it so much, I just don't want anything to ever get broken. So, Kay, what's going on today? Kay, I hope you're having an amazing day, Kay. And hello to everyone on IG, YT, and FB as well. I'm sorry that your resolution probably isn't very good. Unless you're on the UB2Bs, then it's probably pretty good. Hopefully. Hopefully. Good. Why does Pirate Ship keep logging me out? Grow up, Pirate Ship. What are you doing? Excuse me, I give you so much money. If you could just stop logging me out every 5 seconds, that would be amazing. Whoa, the dyslexia is strong today. We're getting some creative numbering today. You know Charity's a little bit exhausted when the numbers start transposing really badly. Oh, it's a good thing there is such a thing as copy paste. Okay, so we're going to get a shipping label for this. Now, I am 100% shipping over on Pirate Ship. This is over £1, so it's going to be way cheaper to do it over there. This is going to someone named Golden in Connecticut. That's fun. What a fun name. Their name is Golden. I love that so much. That's great. All right, box rigid packaging, perfect. All right, let's get this little receiver thing in here. Let's get her all snuggled down and ready to be shipped out. Let's see. Do that and that and that. Then we're going to put that there. We're going to get everything all taken care of here. All snug-duggly. Kate says, packet orders! Yeah, Kate! That's what I'm talking about. I am going to put a little tape on this box, and if this person doesn't like it, then they're welcome to message me. But otherwise, this is going to pop open. So, you want your package safe, or you want to complain about a small piece of tape. That's the question, right? Kelly says, that's where I'm from, Connecticut! Connecticut, I hear, is kind of an interesting place to live and grow up. I have never been to Connecticut. I've driven, like, by it when we were on our travels. We were supposed to actually go spend a couple months, or, like, spend a month in Connecticut at one point. We were going to do it after Christmas, and then it was a few years back, and it had snowed so badly, and it was so cold, and I was so miserable. Then rather than renting an Airbnb in Connecticut, we ended up going to Florida. We ended up going to Destin and Panama City Beach instead, because I was just like, dude, I'm too freezing. Like, I can't do this. So, grow up, Pirate Ship. I know, right? It's like, why are you logging me out? I'm literally giving you monies all the time. I'm like, hey, here's some free money for me putting in my own packaging, everything. All you gotta do is be like a code in a computer, and you can't even get your life together with that. Like, you need to grow up. That is all I have to say about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, who's shipping orders today? What are you guys doing? So we're going to put this in here. It's nice and wrapped up. We're going to put it, oh, look at that box. Look at it. Look at it. That is amazing. Look at that fit. I mean, can you even? Only a fellow reseller would know the disgusting satisfaction of having a box where you put something in it and it's just like bloop, bloop, and it just fits like stupid dumb good. I love it. As a reseller, when listing, how do you determine to do free shipping? Devil, that's actually a really good question. I don't typically do free shipping. I think the only time, I'm going to put 2 caveats on there. Okay. Number 1, I will do free shipping if the item is like mega tiny. So let's say like it's a lapel pin. I may put the shipping cost in with it. For instance, I have some like gothic whimsy goth style pins for sale in my eBay's store. I have them marked as $12 with free shipping because really the pin is probably worth like $8.25, but I'm making it look like they're getting free shipping on, because otherwise people are like, oh my gosh, that thing is so tiny. I'm not paying $4.70 for that. That's ludicrous, right? And they get all huff and puff about it. So I will put it on tiny little things. The only other time I do free shipping is if I have an item and when I go to the comps, there's every other single person, every sold, every person, every other thing. I can already hear Justin saying, putting those scissors down, you're going to scrape your face. I can think of like only a couple times I've ever done this, but like if everything is free shipping that's attached with that, there ain't one person online not doing free shipping, because otherwise when people go to sort anything or they want free shipping, I won't show up. Now, there's a caveat how you can utilize that the opposite way. So if you've got an item, let's say that you have an item that's worth $10, but everybody else has it marked up to $17.99 because they're doing free shipping. If you do yours at $10, you make your shipping like $7.15. When people go to sort by price, yours will be the first one that pops up because you're the lowest price. And I do that way more than I do the free shipping. For instance, I think we have around 800 items in our store right now. I think I have free shipping on 7 pins, maybe 1 item. So that's it. Otherwise, I'm looking at making money on my shipping. I cover my cost. I cover my investment because I'm usually garage sailing with that shipping. So that's what I choose to do. But hey guys, there's no right or wrong answer for this. You do whatever is best for you. Excuse me. That's what I said. Shop the seller, girl. What is good? My fear is about the returns. How does that work? You know, that's interesting that you asked that, because that was actually one of my most scaredies. We got to put a little bit more. I'm going to put a little paper in here. That was one of my biggest things. I was so afraid of, like, I think I had like a couple different fears about that. So I think my first fear about returns was like the fear of rejection. Like, oh my gosh, was my item not good enough? Did I do something wrong? Did I not describe it well enough? Did I forget to mention it had this, or did I forget to mention it had that? And so I definitely feel you. If you're someone that ever gets a little bit weird or nervous about like, oh man, I don't want to disappoint somebody, then 100% I understand that fear. So I had a little bit of that. And that's something I think you just get over. You know, you just ask yourself, like, I always do this, is like, whenever I get worried or stressed out about stuff, I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst case scenario? Like, and then I ask the question, am I going to die from it? And if the answer is no, then I know I'm going to be okay. But so I totally get that worried feeling, right? When it comes to the logistical how do returns work, I was also worried about, like, how will I know how to tackle the problem? And there is this amazing community of people that we have here that have helped me with issues I had with returns. They've helped me figure out how to tackle it, What should I say to the customer? You know, we've got such a great network between here and YT, which is, we got TTs and we got communities on FB, and we've got, you know, the Discords, and there's just so many people out there that I would say when and if a situation should arise, you just get in there and you ask people, hey, this is the situation. This is what the customer said. This is what I've got going on. What do I do? Because honestly, it's a fairly simple process. The person puts in for a return. You accept that you will get return the thing in the mail. You refund them when the item comes in the mail. You video record yourself opening the item just in case they should try to say that something wasn't included. And then you just go from there. And then the logistical part is so simple. You literally click yes, yes, refund, and then you refund them once the item comes. That's it. The only other time that I refund ahead of time is if someone messages me and I realize I've screwed up. Like, I sent the wrong pair of pants to somebody and they're like, hey, I ordered this and this is what I got. And I fully recognize the item. I know exactly what I did. I sent them the wrong item straight up. And so I just said, hey, keep the pants. It's not worth the money for me to have them returned. They were a $12 pair of Levi's that had holes in it. I wasn't going to make more money than what I was going to get back. So I just told them to keep it and I returned it right there. So there's that. Yeah, don't worry about anything you can't control. I agree with God. Worrying's like a rocking chair, right? Shop's going to be like, oh, Lord, she's giving me the worry and rocking chair thing. Worrying's like a rocking chair. Gives you something to do, but doesn't get you anywhere. I have been hanging out with Hustle too much online. Do you hear what has happened? Does anyone hear what has happened? We now are going to have to make an oh Lord sticker with Hustle's face. That's happening, and that's going on a Post-it note immediately. Sticker. Hustle's face. Oh, Lord. Oh, it's happening. It's so happening. Oh, my gosh. All right. If you guys are a subscriber, so Coley, Vicky, anyone else that's in here that's a subscriber, I think it's like $3 a month or something, you guys. I'm not trying to break your bank. I think the majority goes to TT. But if you are a subscriber on any channels, you get access to the stickers. So, I'm gonna make a sticker. So anyone that's a subscriber is gonna get, oh my God. Wait, don't tell him. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him. I want him to just get on here one day. I want one of you guys to put in the chat and see how long it takes. Nobody spill it. Oh, pickle. It's 100% gonna be something with a pickle. Are you kidding me? There might be an egg box in the back. I mean, is it even worth offering free shipping? Because when you get a return, you're also eating. Yeah, I don't do. Yeah, exactly, Coley. They'll be like that, but it'll be. I can't. I'm dying. Oh my goodness. No, I'm drinking coffee. I'm always drinking coffee. That's what it is. I mean, that's my vice. Some people drink like the Boozy Zoozies. Some people drink the tea. Some people are soda. I'm a caffeine and a seltzer water. 80. I can't stop myself. A jar of pickles with Chad's face. And the name of the pickles is, oh my Lord. I can't even. Woo! You guys got me loony toony today, man. I don't know what kind of charity you're getting. You're getting a crazy one today, because it's normally normal. All right, back to the plan, which is we're shipping. I don't even remember what that measurement was. Okay, 12 by 10 by 7. 12, 10, 7. 12, 10, 7. All right, and then let's get our weight on this. This is going to be, we kept it under 6 pounds. Doodly-doo. 5 pounds, 15 ounces. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's see what we've got here. I am going to actually add insurance on here. So I usually put insurance on stuff. Anything that is over $100, I'll usually put insurance on because it's not very much and it's worth it to me. Oh, wait. This is under 100. Never mind. I don't have to do that because it'll be covered. Just kidding. So if it's 101 or over and it's not covered, though, I would put insurance on it. I forgot this was 98. For some reason, I was thinking this was 120, but that's what I was originally thinking to sell it for. Too much for me right now. Dude, some days I am too much. Some days I am too much. Shop, love you. I get it. Some days I am too much for people. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like me. I like me. My wife likes me. Whoa. Dude, honey, I just figured out a way to take Al Franken's I'm Good Enough and merge it with Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That's something.
I know. That is something. That is something. Okay. So we are looking at, this is going to go UPS, $11.95. Let's go ahead and buy this label and get this sent off to our friend Golden in Connecticut, which is such a great name. I just really like that. That's really fun. That's fun. That's fun. It's just fun to say. Francisco. It's just fun to say. All right. Woof. Woof. All right. Woof. We're just getting off all these little, make sure you guys are taking off your Smile Amazon stickers. All right. Printy. Riz is in the house. That makes me happy. Riz is in the house. V says that was kind of mean. What, me? I was? Not usually. I didn't mean to be if I was. Okay, let's get this printed off here. And here we go. And I know everybody's got opinions on these fragile stickers. I know a lot of people say don't do it because it, then they'll kick it. And I don't know, maybe they do. But I think I just do them for my own sanity because it makes me feel like I've done a nice thing. I don't know. Maybe it makes me feel like I'm being a good person. So... and then anything that is sensitive like this, I will usually take and just do a couple quick photos of the box. Make sure when you take pictures of the box, though, if you're trying to prove that it was good before you shipped it, especially if it gets in that $100 range, make sure you're including the label that goes with it. Otherwise, you can't prove that was the box, right? Oh, no, not you. Oh, okay, Vanessa. Do you think Pirate Ship is worth the money? I've been on the fence doing it. It's free. Devil Dog, it's totally free. You don't have to pay. It's not a subscription. It's not anything. All you do is transfer the specs in there. So like you copy paste the address, and then you put in whether you want it to be a box parcel, whether you want it to be a poly bag, or whether you want it to be like a carrier package, meaning like a priority mailer of some sorts. So you just put that in, and then you click get rates. You don't even have to like commit to buying it. It'll tell you exactly how much it's going to charge you. And then what it does is it looks at how much it would cost to send it UPS, how much it would cost to send it FedEx, and how much it would cost to send it just regular UPS, USPS, and FedEx. And then you get to select which one you want. I always have mine set to cheapest because that's how I roll. And then it just tells me, and then I just print it off. And it's great too because then it's there and you've got it, and the insurance. Pirate Ship's been amazing. Every time I've had a lost package or an issue, they've been great about walking me through the process, whether that be through UPS or whether that be through USPS. In fact, I find their customer service outrageously good. I wish I could just ship everything through them. So that is how I feel about that. Okay, moving right along. I'm not a full-time reseller, just part-time. Hey, Devil, I think that most people are. I don't think that everyone's a full-time. I wasn't full-time. I haven't been full-time for even that long. So, yeah, that's great. And whether you're part-time or full-time, you can totally use it. You can use it once. You could use it a million times. I only use it if items are over £1. Let's see. Coley says, I shipped a t-shirt to Darth Yoda in California yesterday. Depop IDs are fun. That is fun. Darth Yoda. I love it. That's fantastic. That makes me happy. Thrifty Swifty. I see you over on the tubes. Coley, I see you on the tubes. Thank you guys. You know I have been shamelessly begging for y'all to put in some hours over there. even if you're not watching me just to have it go, because you have to reach 3,000 hours to monetize over there, which I'm trying to do because I gotta pay my $6,500 plumbing bill. So excuse me, $480 plumbing bill. We're chipping away at it. So once I can monetize, then I'll be able to have those little tiny commercials. You guys can always hit skip over there if you want to watch my videos over there. But it just helps to it just helps the fam, right? Okay. So I appreciate it. Thanks, you guys. All right. So they paid $15.99 for shipping. So we made $3 in the shipping. That's going to pay for my original investment of $2. After eBay takes their nice cut, we are probably going to get, let's see, 10, 20, $70, $68, something like that in profit, which is not bad for an item I got for $2. And I didn't have to clean it. I didn't have to do nothing. In fact, I even got to have a funny conversation on it, which I put up online today if anyone would like to see. We did it on our live. So Justin hadn't seen it. He watched it. He was just like, oh my goodness. He's like, is that really what it was like on the girls' perspective? I'm like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah, us guys, we call each other and be like, hey dude, you want to meet down at the skate park? Yeah, okay, bye. That was like it. I'm like, oh no. Us ladies had the long cord going into the bedroom with the door shut on it and your little brother pounding on the door saying, I want to call Brian. Knock, 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 knock. I want to call Brian. And I'm like, I'm on the phone. Like, that was real life. I'm sure some of you guys can relate. Cozy Living, good to see you. What's that, baby? 15 minutes. Yes, we are almost done. Andrea says you'd be good on WN. I've done 2 shows there now. I did one last night. I've got another one next Tuesday. If you go to WN and you go to, just look up NiceComps and you'll find me over there. So we're doing video games and video game equipment. Okay, so next thing we've got here, we got to bust a tail feather so we don't get have the post office closed, is a pair of jeans. Now, I did sell these the other day, and then there was an issue with them, and that issue has been rectified. Everything is good, and so they are ready to be shipped out. This is kind of a rare pair. This is a 2012 Levi's 517s, which is kind of an interesting... I don't see a lot of those out in the wild. However, these were like mega ultra thrashed, like grungy thrashed. So they wound up selling for only $16 over on the Poshy. But hey, you know what? That $16 I didn't have before. God says I've been stressed. What have you been stressing about? Do you need me to give you my worrying is like a rocking chair speech? Do we need to go there, God? Do we need to have a little worrying is like a rocking chair? It gets you busy, but doesn't get you nowhere. Do we need to have a little chit chat about that? Oh, typo. Okay. I was like, that's so not you at all to say that. That's so funny. Thrifty wifey. All right, let's get this downloaded and get this label set. Because this poor person's been waiting for like a couple days for their thing. Uh-oh, you know where it's going, Ohio. Because it's going to Ohio. Suck on my wrist and black my eyes. Come on, black my eyes. You know if it's Ohio, it's got to happen. You know I can't. It has to come out. It has to come out. It can't stay in there. If it stays in there and I don't get it out, it will be 4:30 in the morning and I will wake up from a dead sleep singing it. And nobody wants that. Oh, I did have a great song this morning. If anyone's curious about my 4:30 a.m. wake up song. So for those of you that don't know what that means, I have a very neurodivergent brain, as well as AD to the H to the D's, in case you couldn't already notice that. And so my body wakes up at like 4:30 in the morning, and I always wake up with a song. I don't know if it's something that was in my dream. I don't know if it was like, I'm not sure. I don't know why it happens, but it just happens to me. And yes, I take melatonin and all of the stuff. It just happens. This morning's song, though, was great. I have never had this one. This was a brand new one. It's very exciting to me. And it is Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, watching the tides rolled away. I was sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. I'm
Jamming all those classics on the Whatnot show.
I know, it probably was from Jamming on the Whatnot show. But yeah, so I woke up to that. So that was a great one, because usually it's like, J.G. Wentworth or some other jingle, and so that was great. By the way, this is just a little MGK t-shirt. I actually completely forgot I had it, or I would have put it in the WN show. So, do you know that Ohio doesn't actually exist? Brian, that can't be true. Unless Coley is make-believe. Coley, Coley and Jen, doesn't Jen live there too? Are you guys both make-believe? Has this been a figment of my imagination? God says I've been streaming you over hours.
Ohio
God, you have.
It's just a USPS rerouting state.
Oh, Ohio is just a US... Wait, what did you say? Say it again.
It's just a USPS rerouting state.
It's just a USPS rerouting state. That's funny. All right, this is going to Michigan. Go Wolverines. This is going post office, and we are almost done here. All right, next up we have, let's get this marked as shipped over on the Poshy, and then we will move over to, I think that's everything on Posh, yeah. And then we've got one over on Depop that actually just sold this morning. I was having a conversation with a nice gentleman over there, and was able to sell not just one item, but actually 2 items. Why? Because I treated him like a human being, and we had a conversation in a message. So that's exciting. All right, so he is getting these shoes. These are a Nike Free Terra. They're a 14, which is always a bit of a harder size to sell. And then, so he's getting those. He got those for 20. And then this little tiny fanny pack I got for like $25 or something. I think I got these for like $2. So we made a little bit of money on that, which is great. Excuse me, we're going to wrap up these shoes. Now, I do free shipping over for bundles over on Depop. And I have been doing that. I have recently, just because Depop has slowed down for me a bit. So Depop for me was really, really hot over summer. And I'm really curious to see if that happens again. It's been much cooler for me over the winter months. And because of that, when I'm selling the bundles, instead of making as much as I was before and having that kind of offset with the free shipping, I feel like now I may be rethinking that for winter. I may re-explore that in summer. Now, this guy, I'm just happy to have these shoes go. I have had these listed for a pretty good amount of time. Not a whole lot of interest on them. They've marked down over the last, 4 months or something like that. Maybe 3 months. So I just don't like stuff to sit in my inventory, guys. I am like, what I have always said is I'm a turn and burn seller. So I like to get things in the store and out of the store as much as I can, as fast as I can. So when I'm sitting on stuff like this, it's just taking up space that I could be putting more inventory up. So I'm happy to see them go. I don't like that I am paying the shipping on this. However, I'm still making a profit. And if you make profit on anything, you can't go wrong with that, right?
Then you're a Ferengi.
What's that? Then you're a Ferengi, exactly. And if anyone got that reference, then you are also a nerd just like me, and that makes me very happy. All right, so we're going to wrap up this little guy here. We're going to put this in with the shipment. I'm going to put this on top here. We're going to do a little saran wrap action. Hustle, what is good? AZ, good to see you. Mary, hello, hello, hello. Who's holding Michigan up? Oh my goodness. I know, I think Michigan got dumped with snow, didn't it? I wish I had the ADD HEs. I have the ADD lows. Yeah. So, Andrea, that's my hubs. So, Justin has the regular ADDs. So he's got like the hyper focus, procrastination, hard time getting started with things, but once he does, he goes into like deep crazed rabbit holes, or he goes into full on like paralysis mode. And so maybe that's why we complement each other, because I'm like the crazy loud one in the relationship, and he is definitely like the cool, soothing human. But I do feel bad for him, because he does definitely have like He gets really tired really easily and stuff like that. So, however, he can take a quick 15-minute power snooze. I'm so jealous that he can lay down and just fall asleep in 2 seconds. But he can sit down and fall asleep for 15 minutes and gets up, and then he's good to go again. So it's definitely a superpower that I wish I had. However, you know, I love who I am, and I'm okay with having the hyper stuff. It's good in the bads. You get the good and the bads, just like with everything, right? You know, I wake up in the middle of the night and I have a hard time getting back to sleep, and I definitely can be too much for some people, and I'm okay with that. I'm just a really busy person all of the time, which is great, but I also squirrel really, 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 really heavily, like in a way that I can't even explain. Like, it's a hardcore situation. So I live by these. I have checklists that I live by every day, because if I don't, then the squirreling happens, and 3 hours into the day, I will have researched who created butter, how it was made, why it was made, the top 5 butter eaters of all time. Like, it's just wild. It's just wild. 24, God, oh my goodness. You are a life-saving. Oh, was it freezing? It's just freezing there. Yeah, I mean, it's too cold for me, guys. I can't do it. I can't do that cold weather. I just said that because Ohio doesn't exist. I like it. Oh, who's holding up Michigan? Got you. You just did like a Smarty geographical joke. I did not get that. I was too busy, you know, smooking the smokes behind the gym, making out with some guy named Josh during that class. That's a thing. Oh my gosh, that makes sense for me. Yeah, 100%. That is 100% a thing. Indy, I haven't seen you in a minute. What in the hell? Where have you been? What is going on, Indy? Guys, everyone say hi to Indy. Where you been? I don't know where you've been. Brittany Beverly, that is a really fancy name. I like your name. What is your name? Brittany Beverly. You're like, whoa, you don't mess with that chick. She's got a Louis Vuitton and she's going to smack you on the face with it. All right, so these are going to Jeff in New York, and this is going to go poly bag. The length on this is 13 by 8. So we're going 13. We're going 8. And we're going 2 pounds, 4 ounces on that. 2 pounds, 4 ounces. And this, guys, is why I put shoes in poly bags and not in boxes. This would have been like over 3 pounds with a box. It would have cost way more. So this is costing me $8.53 to ship this. That fanny pack, guys, I basically gave it away for free. So that what I'm saying is, if you are doing the free shipping on bundles over there on Depop, think about maybe if you feel like it's dipping in to the profits a little bit, maybe you don't offer free shipping. I will let you know if I change my mind on that, meaning that the sales pick up again. Hey, if you're killing it over there right now, though, and you're like, girl, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm killing it on Depop. I love it, and I keep going. But it's just definitely been slower for me through the winter time. I think I was selling on average like 5 items a day over on Depop. And then now it's like maybe 1, maybe. So eBay and Posh have been way, way, way better for me on that. So Brian, we missed you earlier. I had Panthro up, and I sold that big giant Panthro Thundercat that I showed everybody. Anyways, I was like, who is this? And everyone's like, Batman. I was like, excuse me. I was like, it is absolutely not Batman. I don't remember like some of the other guesses, but I was like, no. I was like, it's Panther. I mean, he has a Thundercats belt on. For the love of everything. And then I have to also remind myself, though, that a lot of the people in here are of an age that they have no idea what the Thundercats were. So, I'm coming to terms with that. I'm coming to terms with it. Yeah, the paralysis part. Yeah, that is definitely an ADD thing. And Justin definitely has that. CS Pick and Pop. What's up? All right, guys, that is everything. Post office closes in 35 minutes, so I got to jam out of here. One more time, moms, thank you for this gift. Crazy nice, crazy sweet, crazy unexpected. All right, you guys, I will catch you tomorrow. We'll do some pictures together and hang out. I will be on Amber's WN show tonight if you want to come hang out with me later, and I'll see you guys then. Okay, peace out. Thanks, everybody. Bye. Thrifty says, talking about butter, I'm from Iowa. As you know, our state fair is known a life-size butter cow sculpture. Fun fact is, I designed a movie based on it called Butter. That's amazing. Jennifer Gardner starred in it. Hey, Hillary, good to see you. Oh my gosh. Thanks you guys so much for joining me on the tubes and the Facebooks and the IGs and all of that. I really appreciate it. Bye, Coley. Bye, everybody. Oh, and for anyone that came to the WN show, your stuff's on the way. Okay, bye.